Learn how to make a YouTube playlist for your channel and use it to get more video views and visibility in YouTube search. Hi, I'm Sarah Nguyen, here to help you grow your business with video and social media design. Subscribe for more tutorials and tips. I'm going to cover all the steps to set up and edit your YouTube playlist, plus my tips to help you get more views from your playlist too. I've included the timestamp so you can jump to the sections that you need. Let's get started. So in order to create your YouTube playlist or access your YouTube playlist, you will need to be logged into your YouTube account, and you want to go to YouTube Studio and go to your content tab here. And in the playlist tab, this will be all of your existing playlist that you can go in and edit. Now, to go and create a new playlist, what we want to do is in the top right hand corner here, click on this create button, and then we're going to go down to new playlist. And then here is where we want to enter a title. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to just put demo for now, and we'll talk about what you need to add in the title in a moment, but then you get to choose the visibility of the playlist. So we're going to leave it as public. You can choose to have it private or unlisted, but if you want your playlist to rank in Google, you're going to need to make it public, and then press create. So you'll see that it appears in the playlist section, but it's empty. So we're going to hover over it and you'll see that the pencil appears, and we're going to click on that pencil to edit on YouTube. And this will open up the playlist. Now, first things first, we're going to edit the title. You click on the little pencil icon here and it will reveal the little text underneath that says edit title. So click on that. And here's where you want to paste a title. Now, the tip here is that you want the title to include keywords that your videos or the videos in that playlist is about. And you really want to make sure that you use all 150 characters to the best of your abilities. I've used 75, so use as many characters as you can. And what I've done here is I've got a combination of Canva tutorials, how to use Canva tutorials, and just different words and phrasing that I know that people are searching for, because I'm using things like vidIQ and keywords everywhere to know what the keywords of the video should be. So that's where you enter in the title of your playlist, and then you select the save button here, and this will save it. So that's the first thing that you want to do. Now, the second thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we add a description. So in the description, we've got 5,000 characters. And another really big tip here is that you want to use keywords in this section that really describe the type of content that users can expect to find. And this is a really great place to mention any relevant video titles that will be in the playlist, whether they're coming or whether they already exist. And this also helps to rank your playlist for that topic within YouTube search itself. And this is really underutilized by creators. So it's something that I highly recommend that you take advantage of. So I'm going to go ahead and paste a description that I have for this Canva playlist. You'll see here that I mention a lot of keywords about what the playlist is about, what I cover. I cover free and pro version options. And then I just really stack in the keywords of detailed Canva design tutorials, and I talk about the AI text generated video that I did, and just all the things that people can come to expect, and use as many of the keywords as possible, and then select save. And this will save it. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to add some videos to this playlist. So how do we do that? You can see that there are these 3 dots here, and this is where we do that. So I've clicked on it, and then you can see the plus add videos. And this allows you to add videos from your channel and from other video channels on YouTube as well. So here's where I would go in and I would select, and I can select a couple of videos at a time if it makes sense to. And I just go add videos and give it a moment to refresh. And here are the videos here. So I can go in and I can also search for other videos here on YouTube. So I'm going to look at Canva tutorials across YouTube, And there are lots of creators who are not me, and I can use them if it makes sense to add it to my actual playlist. And I can do that, and I can add the videos here. And now you may be saying, why would I actually do that? Why would I create a playlist and add other creators there? Isn't that your competition? And my answer is no. If this really makes it a better experience for your viewers, for your users, and they're covering things that are complementary to you, or even if it's the same thing as you do, if it really helps make the playlist better and it helps someone stay on YouTube, this is the better experience, and this gives your playlist more juice because people will stay on it longer. So that's what we want to do. We want to add videos of ours and other people where it makes sense too. So that's how you add other videos to your actual playlist. Now in these three dots, there's some other things we can do. We can go to playlist settings. And here is where we've got a couple of options. Allow embedding is something that I recommend that you enable. So this allows people to embed your playlist to their website, to any courses that they may have. Once again, this will allow you to get more views, and you can also embed it to your own blog and website if it makes sense too. I also recommend that you use the add new videos to the top of the playlist so that when you create new videos, for example, if I create new Canva tutorials, the new video will be added to the top of the playlist when someone watches it, as opposed to the bottom. And this way your new videos kind of get traffic, a little bit more traffic that way. And also people can see your latest things first. So I highly recommend that you have this one chosen. Set as official series for the playlist. This is one where if this is a video playlist that you want people to watch in a particular order, you can click on that. The downside of using an official series playlist is that you can't have one video in multiple playlists. So it's got to be one set and that's it, and you can never use those videos in another playlist. So I actually don't really recommend that you use this because I don't have many use cases where I've seen it actually be useful, but that's what it does in case you were curious. And once you're done with that, simply click on the done icon here. So that's how you add the title, the description, and add videos to your playlist. If you click on the three dots, the other thing that you can also do from here is delete the playlist. So that's where you go if you want to get rid of the playlist, and once you click on delete, it's gone forever. So just make sure that that is actually something that you want to do if you're going to do that. Now let's go over and have a look at how do you arrange your playlist to make the most of it for your channel. So on your channel, you have a playlist tab, and YouTube will order this according to two things: the playlist that you have the newest added videos to, or the last video added. And there's not much you can do in terms of how you kind of arrange the actual playlist. But on your home page, on the other hand, this is where you can control how they appear and in which order. So what you want to do here is stack them so that they appear how you want a viewer to actually go through your content. And for me, I have it as a catch-all for the first one with all of my videos, and then by the ones that I am focusing on. So my Canva tutorials, my YouTube tutorials, I've got my past live streams here, and then my tech reviews and so on and so forth. But you get to arrange it into what's important to you. And this is where you kind of, I guess, categorize your playlist so that people know, okay, these are the channels that I've got, and here's what you can watch, as if you're watching on Netflix, right? So this is where they can see which playlist do I want to binge from. And it also tells people at a quick glance what your channel is actually about as well. So people can see here, apart from these being my latest ones, this girl's about Canva, this girl's about YouTube, she does live streaming, tech reviews, and she has a couple of playlists for these software providers as well. So let's go and have a look at where we actually do that. Within your Creator Studio, once again, we're going to go down this time to the Customization tab. And here in the Layout tab in Customization, in Featured Sections, this is where you can add up to 12 playlists. You can have them all here, and then you can arrange how you want them to appear. So what you would do is you would click on Add Section, and then you can go Single Playlist. And then you can choose from both your playlists and other playlists on YouTube too. In this case, I would recommend just adding your own one here. So if I wanted to choose, for example, to add this Pinterest for Business playlist to the actual homepage on my channel, I would click on it, and then you can see that it's appeared here. And then I click on it once again on the left-hand side, and I can just drag it to be in the order that I want it to be. So whether I want it to be first or second or third, that's how I do it. And then I click on the 3 dots here, and I can also remove it as well if that's not one that I wanted to actually add. So this is how you organize your playlist on your homepage. So you go and add them, and then you can drag the order to appear as you want it to appear. Using playlists on your channel helps people have that Netflix binging experience and work through your topics in chunks. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please hit the like button for me and let me know in the comment section below what other YouTube training you'd like to learn about. I love making these videos for you. In the meantime, why don't you check out my YouTube training playlist for more tutorials? Or if you're struggling to come up with what to say in your YouTube videos, you'll definitely want my 5 swipeable YouTube scripts. They'll help you come up with content for your videos that grabs your viewers' attention and increases your YouTube watch time. You can check them out by clicking on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.